Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel for today's video. It is my favorite video of the month. This is going to be my low buy check-in for the month of October. I love doing these videos to kind of keep myself in check and figure out the new stuff that has come into my collection or the old stuff that has left, but also just things in my life that might be good, things in my life I like to focus on. So as we do with every one of these videos, first I'm going to tell you about everything that I purchased throughout the month. And even though I am on a low buy, that does not mean I am on a no buy. And this month kind of proved that. But I'm also going to tell you about everything that I received in PR because I don't think it's fair to be like, I'm on a low buy and I got very little in my collection if I'm also receiving stuff in PR. So I'm going to tell you about all of that. If I have any like quick reviews, I'll tell you that. And I'll also tell you the retail value of everything that I received in PR. We're also going to talk about stuff that I wanted to purchase but have not yet purchased. And I say not yet because that doesn't mean that I'm not going to purchase it. And I'll be honest, the thing that is on my list this month for that, and it's only one thing, I am pretty damn sure I am going to purchase it at some point. We will get into that. Old products that I have been loving, and this doesn't necessarily mean super old, it just means products that aren't like within the last month that I've really been loving, stuff that I got rid of, anything in my collection that I got rid of, and also just in general other stuff that's bringing me joy. And this is not always makeup, skincare, hair care related. This is just things in my life that are bringing me joy. So let's hop right into it and talk about stuff that I purchased this month. The big one. So as you may or may not know, I did purchase the entire Melt and Universal Monsters collection, okay? I did also wind up receiving this in PR unexpectedly, and I did do a giveaway for that. If you entered, thank you. There will be more giveaways, I do promise. That has already been sent out to the winner. So anyway, this is the set that I purchased, though. I really love this. Now, here's the only thing. The part that I'm most excited about has been the only part that I have not used yet. Guys, I'm scared. I know this sounds so dumb, but it is a white bag. I'm so nervous of ruining this because I love it so much, and that is so dumb. It is so dumb. What's the point of it just sitting in the box? So I am determined to use this, and soon. It is so amazing. Like, even the inside is printed, but let me talk to you about this stuff in there that I've been using the most. By the way, that set retailed for $250. The two things that I've been using the most have surprised the hell out of me. I was convinced that it was going to be the eyeshadow palettes, which I love and I've used multiple times, but I was not expecting to love this powder as much as I do because I am not a powder girly. So this is the She's Alive translucent setting powder. It does have a very light peachy pink tinge to it, but it is so finely milled and comfortable that I've been reaching for this like daily. And that says a lot about me, I feel like, because I'm usually not a powder fan at all, but I really, really like this one. Yeah, I just feel like it's going to last me forever. The other thing that surprised me is the Creature from the Black Lagoon Drip It Gloss. I think it's just called it's called Poison Waters. So it has a kind of green tinge to it. And when you mix it up, it just looks so beautiful on the lips. So incredibly beautiful. It's sort of neutralizes the red a little bit because it's green, and it just is like a true nude, and it's so glossy and it feels really, really good. So I've really been enjoying this, and honestly, it kind of turned me on to green lip glosses. We're going to talk about that later. So yeah, that was the biggest thing that I bought and the only makeup thing that I bought. But I wanted to talk to you about two other things that I bought. A lot of times in this section, I will include things that are not makeup related. So first, actually, let's talk about this necklace. Guys, I saw this necklace posted online and was instantly intrigued by it. And then I saw it in store in Baltimore and I had to own it. So this necklace is by, I believe the brand is called Hoopla Style, but it's mixed metal. As you can tell, we've got like a silver chain. We've got a gold chain here. We've got a gold medallion. This is like a silver carabiner with a gold center. It's so cool and so badass. And here's the thing. I have trouble with heavy necklaces. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, that's really beautiful, but I know that's going to hurt my neck. And somehow it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's so good. And it's so like badass, but feminine and chunky. And I love it so much. And I think the price was pretty reasonable for what it is and the quality. So it retailed for $58, which I think honestly is really reasonable. I'll link it down below. That's not going to be an affiliate link or anything like that. It's just so I think a lot of you guys were interested in this. So, I just love it. I love it so much. And I love this little star. It has like a little diamond on the inside, and I don't know. I just think it's badass. I feel like it's getting twisted here. There we go. But I just, again, love how it's not too heavy for me because too many necklaces are. If you notice ever in my videos, if I'm wearing a necklace, it's usually like a pretty dainty chain. This is not dainty. I love it. And I also got these little ghosty earrings. They're little like iridescent ghost earrings from Spencer's of all places. Like I haven't shopped at Spencer's in years. And I mentioned this in a different video, but my husband was going there to get like plugs for his ears. And it was literally like buy two, get two free. He was able to find 3 pairs of plugs. So he was like, just pick something out. And I was like, fine, I guess I'll get these. I love these so much. They're so lightweight. And these are not just Halloween earrings for me. These are year round. These were like $10 before any discounts too. So completely worth it. And they're like iridescent too. They've got like a little shimmer. It almost looks like a seashell. Love them. So that was everything I purchased. Let's get into what I received in PR. The first thing that I received, I'm going to be very careful picking this up, is the Nomad Chicago Speakeasy palette. I really enjoyed playing with this way more than I thought I would, okay? So when I first opened it, I remember going like, oh, that's kind of nice. But I've played with this like several times throughout the month and I really enjoy it. The quality is amazing. It's Nomad quality. It's absolutely amazing. But like, I love these kind of smoky bar vibes that they have going here with some of these interesting pops of color, like this limey chartreuse and then these like deep smoky purples. I think it's a really unique color story. And it was one of those things, again, where like when I first opened it, I was kind of confused by it, but I kept playing with it and was like, okay, this is inspiring. So I really did enjoy this one. I think that this multi-chrome is so pretty. It's like a violent shift and it's just, I really, really, really like it. So yeah, I've really enjoyed playing with this. This retails for $59. I do have a code with Nomad. Everything that I talk about is going to be linked down below. If I have any codes, I will put that there for you guys as well, so you can save yourself some money. But yeah, really a lot of fun playing with this. Oh, I touched it. Like I touched it as a whole. Oh, I'm going to put it down. I hate crushed velvet. Can brands please stop using crushed velvet, please? The next thing that I received, which was so exciting to me, was a bunch of the Milk Cooling Water Jelly tints. I actually received, I think, like all the shades. So I did put these two aside because I already had these two, and I'm going to use these two in like a giveaway, a future giveaway. But they had their 2 new colors as well as 4 staples, and it also came with a brush. So the retail value of all of the cooling water jelly tints is $144. The brush does not come by itself. You have to get this in a set. So I think they sell like a set with the brush and the 2 new ones. But I love this brush. It is so good for stippling onto the face and getting that product in there without smearing it around or making it patchy. Because the problem that I had with these before is that they were coming out patchy on me. Now that I know how to use them, I feel like I'm a freaking expert. Like, should I put on more? No, I don't want to put on more right now. But the way that you do these is, yes, I keep them in the boxes, in the PR box just for now, because it just looks so nice. But it comes with a little disc. So when you open it up, there's usually a little plastic disc here. Take that and throw it away. Take your brush, swipe it across the top, and stipple it on one cheek at a time, because these do dry down quickly and they stain. So just make sure you're taking your time with these. Like, work quickly, but don't go and do both cheeks at the same time, if that makes sense. Once you're done one, move on to the next. These are so freaking cool. They are cooling on the skin, which is just kind of like a little nice gimmick, I guess. That makes no difference to me, but I love the colors. I will say, though, that my absolute favorite color out of all these is Fizz. This is the one that I've been using the most. This is the one that looks straight up orange, but it's so peachy on the skin. It is just absolutely beautiful, and this is one of the newer colors. So thank you so much to Moth Makeup for sending that to me. I get like PR from them so sporadically, and every time I do, I am so excited. Also, I just watched Clueless again recently. When's the last time you guys saw Clueless? And when I just said sporadically, I'm picturing Ty like, yeah, I hope not sporadically. If you know, you know. Then I received also the Fantasy Cosmetica Harvest of Souls palette. This retails for $55. Guys, yeah, I'm going to throw down the gauntlet and say I think this is my favorite Fantasy Cosmetica palette, period. Period. I love this color story, and I kept calling it Earth Witch because I feel like it has those grungy tones, but it has those pops of color. Like you've got a deep chartreuse, you've got another like limey green. I wonder how that compares to the one in the Chicago Speakeasy. No, this is much, much, much lighter. I touched it again. Whereas this is a little bit more green, but I love this. There's multi-chromes in here. There's intense shimmers. It's so beautiful. I think this is, in my eyes, the best palette they've done. I love this color story. This is going to wind up like way up in the like top stratosphere, I think, in my favorite palettes of 2024 list. It's so good. The quality is brilliant, but this color story speaks to my soul. Again, this retails for $55, and I also got one of the candles. So the candles retail for $30 each, and I did have to pay for mine. I did not pay full price, but I did have to pay. I have not lit it yet. The one I have is Dark Secrets, and I'm pretty sure this one is still available. So this has notes of like cherry, but a little bit of baked goods, a little bit of floral. It's delicious. Like I've been saving this one because I want to burn this during the holidays. I feel like it's a holiday warm candle, and it's so good. Like I love that cherry mixed with baked goods. So it's almost like a cherry pie, but a little sexier, not as much like butter. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you so much, Fantasy Cosmetica. Then I keep trying to decide whether I want to give this away as a gift during the holiday season, like to a friend or family, or if I want to keep this for myself. I'm having a hard time. So BK Beauty did send me the new Signature Holy Grail Trio. First of all, look at this box. It's like a hinged box, okay? Really nice quality with like gold foiling. And then you open it up. Look at that display. Like, tell me this wouldn't be the nicest freaking gift. So in here, you do have 3 of literally like their Holy Grail, their best-selling brushes. You have the 101 Contoured Foundation, the 109 Mini Contoured Foundation, and the A506 Concealer. I think you guys know, like, the A506 Concealer is my #1 favorite. Like, where is it? I have so many of them. I love this brush so much. It is my all-time favorite concealer brush, and I love the Contoured Foundation as well because they're dense, but they're also soft, and they just blend, they blend your foundation like a dream. I really love them. Plus, the angle sort of lets you get into some places that are a little bit more difficult, and it comes with a bag. And it comes with the freaking bag. So this does retail for $120. You can stack my code on top of that if you like and get yourself an additional, I think it's 10% off. But I feel like this would make a really, really nice gift for somebody. And yes, I'm aware the price point is a bit higher, but BK Beauty, the quality of their brushes is so, it's the highest quality. I think it's like some of the highest quality of any of my brushes. Like they're right on par with Sigma to me in the quality of their brushes. I love them so much. So yeah, I'm really thankful they sent this to me. I really can't decide whether or not to keep it myself, even though I already have these brushes. I don't need more, but it's so pretty. And then finally, I got some items from Pacifica. So I have used 2 and I have not used 1 yet. So they did send me the Glow Baby Brightening Setting Mist. So this is a broad spectrum SPF 45, and they say to use this to help prevent sunburn and apply before going out in the sun. So even though they call it a setting mist, on the back they talk about it more like it's a sunscreen. So I used this as a setting mist, and let me tell you my thoughts. First of all, there is a smell that I do not love. I do not love the smell on this. It's very chemically. It smells like a chemical kind of sunscreen. And also the spray, I will say, is like a fine mist, which I appreciate. Yeah, the smell is not my favorite at all. I do feel like it did an okay job of setting my makeup, but the smell is such a turnoff to me. It does go away, of course, but I don't know how I feel about it. I'm still smelling in the air. It's like chemical sunscreen, if that makes sense. But it did a nice job of setting, and also SPF 45, I'll take what I can get. But yeah, I don't know that I'm sold on this yet. I do want to keep using it though. This retails for $18. They also sent me the what is this called? The Liquid Lines Eyeliner, which retails for $12. I don't like this. I do not like this, unfortunately. This is very not opaque black, which bothers me. I'm somebody who likes an opaque black line. This is not opaque black. If you're somebody who wants something a little bit more subtle, the quality feels good. Like it's wet enough that it goes on comfortably. The point is very fine, but yet it doesn't feel like it's digging into your eyes. So I do feel like those are benefits. But I am somebody who likes a black line. Again, if you're not, you might really like this, and the price point is really good. But being somebody who likes something a little bit darker, this one just isn't for me. But the third item that they sent is the one I haven't used yet, and I think it's going to be for me. This is the Melt For You moisturizing oil cleanser. Moisturizing. So that's the big phrase here. I love an oil cleanser. When I do my double cleansing at night, I use an oil, and then I use, sometimes I'll use an exfoliant after that, and then my face wash. But otherwise I just go right to face wash. But I love a cleansing oil, and this only retails for $14. So I'm waiting to get through my other cleansing oil by Quaking, which I absolutely love, before dipping into this. But stay tuned, because if this is good, this is a massive bottle for the price. So I'm really curious about this, and I do tend to like Pacifica skincare. I've been using the Glow Baby Vitamin C drops, really liking that a lot. So yeah, I'm very curious about this. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to give it a try. So that's all I received in PR this month. It was actually like, I say this very lightly, that it was a light PR month. The total retail value was $452, which, please know, I'm aware that's a lot. That's so much. But I think that it's just like, you know, it's not a lot of items, but the value was really there. What am I most excited about that I got? Oh my God, that's so hard. Like, I mean, I'm so thankful I got the Melt PR. I did not put Melt in the PR list. I put it in the purchase list. But I'm still so thankful I got it, because I really love the collection. This is really cool. But like the Harvest of Souls palette might be the thing I'm most excited about, or this. I don't know. I'm really, really thankful. Okay, as far as items that I wanted to purchase but did not, going on the list for the second or third month in a row is the Cosmic Brushes Undergrowth palette. Guys, it has been living rent-free in my head and I can't get it out. And that is usually my time where I know, Linda, just buy it already. So I likely will be buying this. The reason I haven't yet is just because I am going on vacation next week, in like 5 days actually. So I'm trying to like be a little conservative with my money until then. But guys, I've been thinking about it too much and too long and too hard, and it's so beautiful. It is the grungy palette of my dreams. And I really, really want to try Cosmic Brushes. So that's an almost definite purchase that's coming. But the other thing that I wanted to buy but didn't is something that like, it's sort of, I don't know, it sort of occurred to me I might like it, but then I pushed that away. But I started talking about it again in a recent video, and I was like, damn, I think I still kind of really want that. And it is the Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh collection, not the palette, but the green and black lip glosses. They looked so gorgeous. And I, you know, because of this, it made me want more green glosses because I love the way that looked. And Robert's formula looks very different than this. This feels more like a lip oil, whereas Robert's is more of a lip gloss, and it looks so lovely and like just sparkly and beautiful and magical. And then that black gloss. Come on, it looks so good. So that might be something I wind up buying too eventually. Maybe I'm keeping my eye out for like Black Friday sales at this point, but I don't know. They just both look so good. For older products that I've been loving, there was one big one that came to mind, and it's this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Sun-Kissed Cream Bronzer, excuse me. And I've just been using this all over again and not caring that I'm hitting pan. I feel like before I was doing this thing where I was like, oh my God, I don't want to run out because this is an expensive product. But it's so good and I enjoy it so much, and I love when I use it. It goes on so easily. It blends so easily. Like, I just really love the formula of this one, and it's just something that's really good. Ew, there's like a big old brush hair in there. Okay, I got it out. I got it out. That was kind of gross, not gonna lie, but I'm the only one who uses this. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not using this on anyone else's face, but I just really, really love this product. When it runs out, I will absolutely repurchase it at full price if I need to. I just really, really enjoy it. So yeah, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. And you can see like, that's a good size pan. You get, how much do you get in here? You get 0.74 ounces. That doesn't sound like a lot at all, but it's lasted me forever, so I think it's doing its job. Now, as far as what I got rid of, I know this is like a little bit of a cop-out, but I will say that I have already filmed the first in my declutter series, and I'm so excited to start that series again. I usually do it all throughout December, and I think I'm going to try to keep it to that, but I am doing them whenever I have time. You know what I mean? I don't, because I work a full-time job, I don't always have time to film ahead, but I was able to film that one, and I did so far my foundation, concealer, and powder. So I'm excited to get rid of some stuff, you guys. Like, I already got rid of more than I thought I was going to. I thought I was getting rid of like nothing. And that's my biggest problem. Whenever I start a declutter, I'm like, you guys, what if I get rid of nothing? And then I wind up getting rid of way more than I thought I could. So I'm very, very excited for you to see that series again. So I'm going to do these videos the same way I did last year. So I'm going to do individual categories, right? So I think my next one is going to be like blushes and bronzers. And you'll get those individual videos, but at the end of it all, I'm going to take those individual videos and wrap them up into one massive declutter. So if you ever just want to have it on in the background or whatever, a lot of people seem to really like that last year. Last year, it was the longest video I've ever put out in my life, but you guys seem to really enjoy it. I think it's the #1 video on my channel of all time. So I'm going to be doing the same this year. I hope you guys like it. I hope I get rid of a lot of stuff. There are certain categories I'm really nervous about: blush, lips, and brushes, and skincare. Should I do a skincare declutter? I think I need to. I keep fluffing my hair because the volume is just not staying today, but I think this is as good as it's getting, kids. But as far as other things bringing me joy. First of all, the fact that I'm going on vacation in like a week is bringing me so much joy. This is the first vacation Tim, my husband, and I have taken together in years at this point. That was not just like an overnight somewhere. This is a real trip, a real vacation. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I will have a vlog up, and as a warning, it might be a little different than past vlogs because I just really want this one to be a little bit informative. So the place that we are going, I'm not going to tell you guys just yet, but the place we're going, we did so much research looking into it. Like, and we were looking for a lot of videos and vlogs on this location, and we did not find completely what we're looking for. We found some what we're looking for, but like, I feel like this is a location that people could want to know more information about, like some detail, like where we eat and maybe how much that meal costs and things like that. So this video might be a little bit different, but it's still going to be my normal vlog style. You're still going to see us doing weird things. We have so many cool plans while we're there. I cannot wait to show it all to you. I just can't wait to get there also and not work for like 5 days. It's going to be awesome. But also something that I'm doing while I'm there. So there's going to definitely be some downtime while I'm there. So I have picked up my Kindle again. Like, I was not using my Kindle and I'm starting to load books onto it. So far I've only loaded one book onto it, and it is The Editor by Stephen Rowley. I've talked so many times about the book The Guncle and The Guncle Abroad by Stephen Rowley, which is The Guncle is my favorite book of all time. But anything that man has written, I have devoured. So this is the only book of his I haven't read, so I'm saving it for my trip. But also oh gosh, I'm going to mess it up. Is it the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches? So that is the only book that I'm bringing with me. But let me know, do you guys have Kindle Unlimited? And if you do you feel like it's worth it? Because I feel like I've been waiting to actually purchase that because I want to make sure that I'm back in my reading habit fully. And I think this trip is going to get me back on that habit 100%. So I can't wait to just like sit and chill and read some books. But other than that, I would say the thing that's bringing me most joy is just like friend time. I love this time of year. Like, I'm looking out my window right now and I'm seeing the leaves change every shade of red, of orange, of, chartreuse, and yeah, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And the air is crispy. It's been like a little bit warmer than normal. Like today, I think it's going to be in the low 70s, but at night it's been dipping down into the 30s. And it's my favorite time of year. But it's also something where I know that, at least where I live, it goes by so fast. So I'm just trying to soak up every moment of it. We have Halloween in a few days from when I'm filming this. Halloween has already passed by the time you see this. But like, I'm excited for Halloween. I'm excited for all of it. Like, I love this time of year and it makes me feel just like very warm and cozy. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is, again, my favorite video to do every month because it kind of keeps me in check and keeps my low buy in check. And I can really look like, and I can really look at the purchases I'm making and what I'm receiving and seeing like what is important for me to keep in my collection. It does help my declutters later. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so much. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you guys are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.